Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Drop List, the series where we cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different brands. And in today's episode, we're going to be covering all the items that are releasing in week 15 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2020 collection. It's been about an hour and a half since Supreme New York announced it, so I better get around to covering it, guys, but welcome back. We are going to be covering week 15 today, and week 15 is going to be a very hectic week. Why is that? Well, I was hoping that this would give it away, but this week we are getting the Crossbox that was announced right at the start of the season in the lookbook releasing this week. It is going to be hectic. Now, on top of that, we are also getting the matching beanie that comes along with it, which I gotta say is a very interesting item, the old beanie, but we'll get into it. So how we're going to cover week 15 is by using, as always, Supreme Community's latest post. Now, if you guys want to check out the post, it'll be linked down in that description section below. We'll head on over there now. We'll cover all the items in its respective little sections there. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on each individual item as well as the week as a whole. Let's head on over there now and start covering week 15 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2020 collection. Here we are, guys, week 15. Drop list, 3rd December 2020. Items releasing on week 15. Price is not guaranteed until after the drop, but I think we have a pretty good idea of what most of the items are going to cost, and I reckon the retails are going to be pretty accurate with these pieces. Now, instead of just covering all the items in one go, what we will do is we'll break it up and cover them in their respective little sections here. So let's start it off. Let's dive into week 15 by covering all the jackets that are going to be releasing this week. We've only got 3 this week, but that's been a pretty standard number of jackets that's been releasing consistently over this season. To start it off with, we have the Supreme Refugee Wear Insulated Iron Tough Vest. It's a water-resistant quilted poly with Refugee fill insulation. It comes in 3 colors. It comes in like a light blue, black, and this like orange cheetah print. It's very bright. It's very bright. If I was to go for any of these, it'd be the black or the blue, but I'm not a huge fan of vests, so it's going to be a downvote for me. Moving on to the second jacket this week, we are getting another Supreme Refugee Wear piece. It's an insulated iron tough jacket. This piece I actually prefer more. Still not so much on the orange cheesy Cheeto print one here. It's just a little bit too wild. But the other 2 colorways, I actually really like this piece. You know what, everyone? Keep downvoting this piece, skip over this piece, because I'm actually looking at this piece like, you know what? Ain't even that bad. It's actually pretty cool. Now, on the front of it, it's very utilitarian. It's got 4 pockets, one big one here, and 2 small ones on the upper chest. This really nice faux fur collar, and these really tight cuffs as well. This is going to keep you very warm and very well insulated in these colder seasons. On the back, it features a little dog graphic that has it embroidered onto the back here. I'm not a huge fan of it on this Cheeto one, but look, if you give it to me in the black or even this really nice light blue, I would actually be pretty happy with it. Apparently going to retail for 188 USD. If I can find this down the line on Grailed for around retail or maybe just a little bit above retail, I'd consider picking this up. This is a nice looking jacket and I can imagine myself wearing this in a couple fits. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up even though a lot of people aren't feeling it this week. Next, we have our final jacket, which is the Telexa Color Blanket Jacket. Acrylic blend with woven pattern. It's alright. It's design on the chest and on the back. It does look very blanket-like, and I don't know if I'm really feeling that. I just can't see myself wearing either of the colors, and the patterns really aren't doing it for me. So unlike the previous jacket where I was going against the grain, I'm going to agree with most of people here today. It's going to be a thumbs down for me on this piece here. But that is all the jackets that are releasing this week, guys. So we'll head on over now and cover all the shirts that are releasing in week 15. And well, by all the shirts, I mean all of one. But that's okay. This week we are getting the logo stripe jacquard denim shirt. It's an all cotton denim shirt, full button up, long sleeves with Supreme written down the sides of it. This is alright in the black or the blue. It's going to retail for apparently $148 US, which is a little bit pricey in my books. Look, if this was under retail, someone was trying to like get rid of it on Grailed, I'd pick it up. But for the retail price, I'm not looking to pay $140 US for this kind of thing. So it's going to be a downvote from me. That's all the all the shirts releasing this week, guys. We'll head on over now and have a look at the tops and sweaters releasing in week 15. We've only got 2, and one of them is a restock, which was actually quite a surprise to me that they were going to restock it in the season, but maybe they actually had a larger quantity planned for the first release, and then it got like split, and then one half got delayed. I don't know. Or maybe they were legitimately like, no, let's restock this. Either way, we'll cover it this week. What we have to start off with is this plaid zip-up long sleeve polo, all cotton French terry, very nice material. The pattern though, it's very hideous. I'm gonna say I would not want to wear something. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a quarter zip as well. Like it comes quarter of the way down. This is gross. Nah, that is going to be a big old thumbs down for me. I'm not paying 110 USD for that. Moving on, we have the restock of the small box logo tees. These come in a variety of different colors. The most craziest is obviously this floral pattern one here. Look, it's a classic item. You can never go wrong with the small box logo tees. You know, they come out every season or so, but it's a solid piece. I'm going to give it a thumbs up for that. As I said, you can never go wrong with it. It's going to retail for around $58 US apparently. Well, that is all the tops / sweaters releasing this week, guys. We'll head on over now and have a look at the sweatshirts, but I already know what it's going to be. We all know what's going to be in this one. I think is it the only sweatshirt releasing this week? I don't know. Let's go have a look and see what sweatshirts are releasing in week 15. Okay, so it's not the only one. Thank God, because I was like, I don't want to cover just this one. I don't want it to be the only one, but we'll start off with the first one, which is the anti-hooded sweatshirt. It's a simple little sweatshirt with this everything logo on the back of it. I actually don't mind this too much. It's heavyweight cotton cross-grain fleece, the very nice quality that Supreme has, with an embroidered logo on it. So this graphic on the back is actually embroidered. I think this is going to be a very looked over piece. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on it, but I actually quite like it. And the colors it comes in are very unique. Orange, gray, blue, hot pink, green, and black. I think this is really cool. I like the pink one. I honestly think this is a really skipped over piece. It's going to retail for the same price as the bogo. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. If this appears on Grailed in like a couple years time for a cheap price, I'll pick it up. I'll be like, oh, you know what? I remember this releasing in the Fall Winter 2020 collection, and it released in the BOGO week, and everyone slept on it. Next, we have the small box face mask zip-up hooded sweatshirt. A very, very strange piece here. So we'll get a better view of it. It's a Supreme zip-up hoodie with a face mask section to it, and it's got a small box logo on it. It's a zip-up hoodie though. This piece would be a lot better if it wasn't a zip-up. I literally hate zip-up hoodies. They're the worst piece of clothing ever. Yeah, they should have stuck with just pullover hoodies. It comes in a variety of different colors. It comes in yellow, desert camo, gray, black, navy, sorry, red, purple, and black. That's 168. I don't want to buy a zip-up hoodie, man. That's going to be a thumbs down for me straight away. Now we're going to move on to the biggest item this week, potentially one of the biggest items that's going to release this season. We have the Crossbox logo hooded sweatshirt. Of course, one of the pieces that people are most keen on, very, very sought after. We have it coming in a variety of different colors. We've got peach, we've got purple, we've got heather gray, we've got yellow, we've got navy, we've got red, we've got green, we've got black. So in total, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colorways of this BOGO releasing this week. Do you know how many I'm actually interested in? 1. And it's literally the gray one, because gray is just iconic. Yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go again. Yeah, it's BOGO season. How do I feel about the Crossbox logo hooded sweatshirt? Look, I have no issues with it. I actually think it's kind of funny that they've done a cross bogo with this one. It's not like, in the grand scheme of things in bogos, I can see this one not selling for a lot down the line, and I can see this appearing on Grailed for like maybe 2 times, maybe 2.5 times the retail price. The retail price is 168 US dollars. I could see this reselling on Grailed for like, I'm gonna say 400 to maybe a max of 600 in a couple months time. Now this is in a couple months time after people have worn them, gotten over the hype, and then they're trying to get rid of them. It's a very classic thing with these bogos. It happened to the bandana box logos after a couple months. You literally see them appearing on Grailed worn for, yeah, around 2 to 2.5 times retail. Initially, they're going to go for dumb prices. They're going to go for like 1,000 USD, 800 USD, because everyone's going to be like, oh my god, I need them for a fit pick. But like, give it a couple months, they'll go down. People will forget about them. It shouldn't be too expensive. The least popular one that I can definitely see going for around potentially even 1.5 times the retail price is the yellow one. The yellow one is the least popular. The most popular is obviously the grey, because the grey and red colorway is iconic. I kind of wish that they didn't go tonal with a lot of these. I would have liked to see the navy one with a red cross on the chest. I honestly, if I could get a couple of the colors, I wouldn't mind the grey. I wouldn't mind the red purely just because Earl Sweatshirt wore it in the announcement Instagram post on Supreme's Instagram today, and you know, I love Earl. Obviously the Odd Future gang has been a huge fan of Supreme for many years, so I would be interested in the red purely just for that, and also just like the peach, or the whatever you want to call it, whatever the hell this color is at the end here. I just really like that because it's really unique and it doesn't come out every season. But that's really about it. It's going to be a very sought after item, guys. Good luck if you're trying to pick it up manually. I'll give it a thumbs up because I'm interested in like a couple of the colors. One colorway I do genuinely want, which is the gray. The red and the first color here, I'm indifferent about. I'm like, oh, if I don't get it. The gray one, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? If it comes up for a good price on Grailed in a couple months time, I'd consider picking it up. But yeah, that is all the hooded sweatshirts releasing this week, guys. Only 2 of them I'm really feeling, which is the anti one and the Crossbox logo. We'll head on over now and have a look at the pants that are releasing this week. Only 1 pair of pants are releasing this week. This week we have the logo stripe jacquard regular jeans. 3 colors, blue, black, and brown to match the button-up tee. I mean, it's alright. It's 168 US dollars for some denim. Has some Supreme written down it. Maybe the blue I would pick up and like skate in it, but it's not a must-have for me this week. I could definitely sleep on this piece, and they generally don't fit in my size either way, so gonna be a thumbs down for me on that one. That is all the pants that are releasing this week though, guys, so we'll head on over now to our last final 2 sections, which is the hats, and then we'll move on to the skatewear. So let's go check out what hats are releasing in week 15. Lots of hats releasing this week, guys. To start it off with, we have the Deep Pile Earflap Camp Cap. It's a camp cap with some ear flaps that have been made in what looks like a Polartec-like material. I'm always a fan of camp caps, but as soon as you put an ear flap on it, it's going to be a downvote for me. I hate caps with ear flaps on them. It's just gross. Like, just give me a normal cap, man. Just give me a normal cap. Next, we have the reflective print camp cap. It's a camp cap with reflective 3M Supreme font all over it. This one I'm not really feeling. I don't like the all over Supreme text all over it. It's just not for me. Next, of course, because we're getting a BOGO this week, we are getting the matching beanies to go along with it. I think this is just a little bit ridiculous having the cross BOGO on it, but I understand why they had to, because it's the cross BOGO, but it's like instead of on the brim of the beanie, it's all the way up on the top part. That's gonna look hella whack on people's heads. Yeah, I'm not going to pick that. I would not be looking to pick that up. I'm not a huge fan of the beanies. It's going to be a thumbs down for me on that. Just give me like the iconic, classic box logo new era beanie. Like, just give me that. Don't give me this one. I'm alright on this one. And last but not least, we have the Refugee wear beanie. This is featuring that same dog graphic that we saw on the jacket. Comes in more colors than the jacket came in. For me, It's alright. Not a must-have though. $36 US. It's okay. I'll just give it a thumbs up because it's an okay piece there. You know, nothing against it. It's alright. It's alright. But yeah, that is all the hats that are releasing in week 15, guys. Nothing here that I'm really feeling this week. We'll head on over now and have a look at our final section, which is the skate gear that's releasing this week. I actually think this is a really cool piece. What we have here for the final section of this week is the skate gear, and it is the Pills skateboard that is releasing this week. It's a skateboard, no crazy design on the upper, but on the bottom of the deck we have just a bunch of pills. Just simply that, a bunch of pills all over it. I actually really like this graphic. I think this graphic is really sick. I would have liked to see it in more like other ways and shapes and forms this season, like as like a graphic on a hoodie or something like that, or a graphic on a tee. But I think this is really cool. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. It's gonna retail for like $50 US. I think it's pretty solid, guys. But that's it. That rounds up week 15. It's actually quite a small week, all things considered. There's not a lot here. It's because they're rounding up. Like Supreme will probably have maybe like 1, maybe 2 more weeks, max 3, 4 weeks left in its season. So week 15, it's coming to a close. Obviously the biggest item this week are the BOGO items, like the, you know, hooded sweatshirt and the beanies. For me though, I think there's going to be some slept on items. Like I think this is a really dope jacket over here. I thought the anti-hooded sweatshirt was really cool as well, mainly because it's embroidered. If it wasn't embroidered logos on the back and front, I wouldn't be interested. And obviously, I mean, I like the Pill skateboard as well, and obviously I like 1 or 2 of the colors of the BOGO there, but I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on week 15? How do you feel about week 15? Is it getting carried by the BOGO? Are you going to pick anything up from this week? How would you rate this week out of 10? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on week 15 down in that comment section below. And that is it, guys. That is week 15, December 3rd, 2020. It is a big week, obviously, because of the BOGOs. We covered all the release details, all the alleged retail prices, and my thoughts and opinions on the week. If I had to give the week a rating out of 10, it's an above average week. There's definitely more hits than misses this week. I just think that this week is like a lot of the good pieces this week are going to be completely overshadowed by the BOGO, and that's kind of sad because I want people to like recognize that there's other good pieces here besides the BOGO, but it's going to happen because everyone's on that, you know, that BOGO high. They see that cross BOGO, they're like, ah! So understandably, hopefully I can come in. There'll be a couple people that buy that jacket. Honestly, I wish I was able to pick up Supreme, but living in Australia, I mean, we don't get to, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up that Refugee jacket. It's a nice jacket in the black or the blue, preferably the black. It's a really nice silhouette, really solid, and even the anti-hoodie I think is really nice as well. Who knows, maybe a couple months down the line I'll pick it up. But I want to hear from you guys as well. Is there an item this week that isn't the BOGO that you're really feeling? You know, let's forget the BOGO's releasing this week. What else are you really feeling that's dropping this week? I want to hear from you. Let me know down in that comment section below. Of course, guys, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme drops, upcoming Supreme releases, and upcoming Supreme collaborations, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel. We're trying to aim for a new milestone this month of 2,780 subscribers. I think we literally need like 2 subs, guys. So tell 2 mates, tell 2 family members, tell them to subscribe, and then we can definitely reach that milestone of 2,780 subscribers for the end of December. That's all I got to say about week 15, guys. Good luck to all of you that are looking to pick up something. I hope you managed to pick it up because the bots are gonna be here. They're gonna be going wild. So I hope you're able to pick up the item that you're looking to pick up this week. But yeah, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.